Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Michelle and I create teaching and lifestyle content on my channel, and it has been quite some time since I filmed a sit-down video with some tips and things like that for teaching, and so I thought today that is something that I would do. I have 10 tips today for teachers who just got a new job, whether you're a brand new teacher or you've been teaching for a little bit but you got a new job at a brand new school. So I feel like a lot of times the tips that you receive as a teacher is how to get the job, but then it's like, okay, I got the job now, well, what do I do? Whether you are an experienced teacher and you just switched jobs, or like I said, you're just brand new, these tips would still apply. 4 times I have switched jobs. This is my 4th teaching job. I love this job, but every time you switch jobs, you're gonna have a transition period, and these tips will definitely help you. If you spy me looking at my phone, that's because that's where my tips are. So the first tip is to make friends with your secretaries, and you've all probably heard this before, but it's a legit real tip. I've had to bug my secretaries for so many different things, and they've always been so nice, but they really do know the ins and outs of the school, and they can help you so much. The second tip is to make friendly with your custodial staff. They also know the ins and outs of the school, and they are a really good one to just get in contact with and make that connection with, and have them in your corner so that when you need something, when you're sorting through your classroom, you have all this trash, because that will happen when you're in a classroom for the first time after a teacher. You're gonna have a lot of trash, and you might have furniture that you need taken away and all that kind of stuff. So this is gonna help you. So meet the custodial staff, get friendly with them, and you'll be really grateful that you did. The third tip is to find a buddy teacher. Now, a lot of schools will give you a mentor teacher if you're brand new, but if you're not brand new to teaching, they might not give you a mentor teacher. So just find that buddy teacher that you can honestly bug whenever you need them, just so you have someone that you can kind of just go to for all the things, because there's going to be a lot of the things that you're going to have questions about in a new school. So make sure you just have like a buddy teacher of some sort, someone on your team, or whatever, but find that person. The next tip, but it's to be kind and patient to yourself. And what I mean by that is not everything's going to happen instantly. Your classroom's not going to be how you want it instantly. Your curriculum, your lessons, nothing's going to come poof instantly. It's gonna take some time, and that's okay. So just be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself. It will all work out. It just takes time. Number 5 is one that really is like something that touches my heart, and that is to put every effort you have into getting to know your students. And it doesn't matter if you have one class of 25 or a whole school. Still, get to know those kids as best as you can. Building those relationships as quick as you can will help you so much with your classroom management, with designing lessons, because you can align it to what they like and what they need. It's so important to get to know your students, get to know what they know already, get to know their strengths, their weaknesses, their personality, everything. It will just help you so much. And I know that can be hard at times, especially when you're new with so many names. I've been the new teacher where I had 1,000 some students in 2 different schools. 1,000 some students. And I know it's hard, but if you just make little efforts, greet them at the door, walk around as they're working and talk to them, genuine conversations. I think a whole video on building relationships with students. It's from a while ago, but I can definitely put it in a card for you guys to look at, because I have tips on how to build relationships with your students in that video, and it would still help with this situation too of being a new person at the school. So building relationships with kids is very important. Number 6 is about technology, and you're gonna have to set up a ton of stuff, your email, the grade book, like all this stuff now that is online. So get to know the technology person, get to know a buddy that just knows a lot about technology, figure all that tech stuff out as early as you can. You don't want to have to be worrying about it like when you go to use the technology in the classroom and it's not working, or you're not signed up for something that you need to be. So just try to get all that done early on, and that way it'll be a little smoother for you in the long run. Number 7 is know your budget, especially before you go out and buy a bunch of stuff. So when you first get your job, you sign your contract, you're good to go, you get into your room, take an inventory, check out your room first, and then talk to your administration about a budget. How do you order? When do you order? What does that look like? Can you do a mini order now because you're new? They all are probably going to have different rules for that, but just be knowledgeable about it before you go and spend all your personal money. Just know your budget, know what's coming up, and that way you can plan. Number 8 is get to know the curriculum, the lessons, everything that you need to actually teach these kids. Get to know that very well before you decorate. And I know that's hard to hear because you're so excited because you have a classroom, you have a new classroom, and you just want to get in there, you want to make it awesome for your students and for you, and I get it. I totally do. But you gotta have your lessons down packed too. I mean, that's what you do. You're a teacher, so you gotta have that down, and then you can move on to doing the rest of it. And I will say, the way that a classroom runs, the classroom procedures and things like that, that is part of decorating. I mean, it's not just decorating, like we're setting up procedures for our room. So I mean, that is important to have that done too, because it's how your room's functioning, and it's also part of welcoming the students and making them feel safe and excited to be there. But I think also just don't forget about, you know, the really important part is that curriculum and those lessons that you're going to be teaching your kids. Oh, number 9. Always ask, always ask about meeting times, what you should be wearing to meetings, the things that you think you wouldn't have to ask it anyway. If you think the meeting is at this time, just confirm, because let me tell you, this year I have had a few circumstances that just reminded me how important it is just to ask over and over, just in case you miss something. Sometimes people forget you're new, and so they forget about the things that the school always does that seem normal to them, but you don't know about it. So, for example, this year, I walked into an in-service, thought it was just, you know, regular day. It's an in-service, but I thought it was like, you know, you wear professional clothes, normal. Everyone was in dress-down clothes, including like legit sweatpants and yoga pants and things like that. And there I was in my cute leggings and a dress and my booties with heels. So yeah, always make sure you ask ahead of time about dress code, about meeting times, whatever it may be. Also, this year we had parent-teacher conferences. I thought it was a normal day. No one said anything else. Tomorrow's parent-teacher conferences, that's all I heard. Came in at my normal time. No one was here. They started at 1 o'clock. They go 1 o'clock to 8:30. So again, another example of why, even though you think it's one way, ask. Because like I said, people forget you're new and they won't mention it. Then you'll be like me and you'll be at school at 8 a.m. when you were supposed to be there at 1 p.m. Number 10 is so important, and it is, do not let the negativity of others influence your spirit, your excitement, and just who you are as a teacher. Sometimes when you come to a school, there are people who have just been there so long, and I don't know, I don't know why this happens sometimes to teachers, but they just, honestly, if I'm being straight, they're just negative Nancy's. They really are. In every situation, they just find the negative side of it, and they're grumpy, and I hate that. I pray that I never become that, because it just hurts my heart to know that there are teachers out there like that, but they are. It's just a fact. They are. And you know what? They're wise, though. They have knowledge, and they're wonderful, but don't let the negativity get you down. New teachers in general to the whole career, and then also teachers that are new at a school, you're going to have that excitement. I mean, it's an exciting thing. You know, you either have a brand new school and a brand new classroom, or you're just starting your teaching career. Like, they're both very exciting, and you're going to have a lot of that energy and that spirit, and don't let others bring you down. Like, just keep it safe, keep that spirit safe, because your kids need it. Okay guys, so that was my 10 tips for if you're new to school or you're a new teacher and just kind of getting comfortable and in the flow of your new school. So I hope that helped for those who maybe are in the same boat as me and it's their first year at a new school, or you're starting your teaching career, which is so exciting. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, do that before you go. Like I said, I do lifestyle content, but I also do teaching content, and we have a wonderful little family on here. I love chatting with you guys down in the comments and the support that you give, and it's just such a positive community. So definitely subscribe if you are not already part of this family. Like this video, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.